Guys, this is Majame. Yes, for those that are new, I trade forex and I do vlogs. That is, I trade synthetics, I trade crypto, and I trade forex, guys. So kindly subscribe to my channel because you are on the right track right now. You are going to learn something from me, something new from me, and the rest also. So make sure you have subscribed to my channel, like my videos on any video that you like, guys. Like and comment what you think about them. So in this tutorial or in this educative video, I'm going to show you guys, or I'm going to teach you guys how, or the zones that you should not trade. There are some zones that are on the market just to deceive you. Yes, so hence you are donating your money to the forex market, of which this is what I don't like, or this is what I don't like seeing my subscribers or the supporters, okay, going through. So in this video, without wasting time, let's just go in. We are going to look for zones here that you should not trade. First of all, what is a zone? So what is a zone? That is the first question that I should ask you guys. What is a zone? So this is the question that you should be able to answer. If you have been following me, I've been talking about zones. So you should answer this for yourself. So let me just answer it for the sake of those who don't know, or for those that are watching me for the first time. So a zone is a potential area that we see the market buying or selling from, or controlling the market. That is, it will be stagnant now, which is a ranging market in simple terms that I'm talking of. So a ranging market is a kind of market where we see, let me see here if I can. Yes, where we see no movement in the market. So this is an example of a ranging market right here, guys. I hope you are all seeing clearly. So this is a ranging market. A ranging market is where there's no movement. It's sideways. Yes, the market is going sideways. So that is what I mean by a ranging market. So let's just go back to our zones that I was supposed to talk about. So our zone, guys, and this is our zone right here that we are seeing. So there are some zones that you should not trade, and there are some zones that you should trade. I'm going to talk of the zones that you should trade and the zones that you should not trade. But let me begin with this. So we can be able to see our zone clearly here. Now, if you are to draw this, so this indicates our zone, which can also act as a support or the demand zone, guys. This can act as the support also. Up here we have the up here we have the resistance. We have the resistance up here. Now in the resistance, what do we do in resistance? In resistance, simply we look for sales, guys. We look for sales, of which you are seeing here. Now in demand or on demand, we look for buys, of which the buys from this demand or from the support to the resistance. I hope you are all getting me clearly. Now there are zones that you should not trade. There are zones that you will be taken out fast. We are able to see our break here. So we are able to see our break right here, guys. Instead, let me just use the trend line. This is going to work better. So guys, I try all my best so that I teach you guys what I trade. Yes, I'm not hiding anything from you guys here. This is what I trade. We are seeing a break here to the upside, of which we were supposed to look for buys. Buys only here. I don't see any reason why someone would have gone or could have gone for sales from this area, guys. If you have been following me, I guess you know what I do on charts. Yes. So we are seeing a break here to the upside, of which we were going to look for, or which we were looking for buys only. Now it hit the resistance and dropped. So this is a zone that some people could have entered in, could have what bought from here. Let's say you had entered here for you long buy here. You say your stop loss is going to be here below the zone and this. So if your stop loss was here and your TP that you want to target this, So what could have happened to you now? This is a zone that you could have avoided. We are seeing this here, this area. I hope you know what happens in this kind of area, in this area. So there are some people that could have gone in for buys. Let's say they saw the market moving up, so they just enter for buys. You see what could have happened to you now. The market is going to first take you out. The market could have lied you like this, and then it takes you out. As you see it's moving to your stop loss, it takes you out. Of course, this is going to be the target for it to move now your way. So it will first come and hit your stop loss, and then it goes back up. And this is what you should avoid, guys. You have to be patient, wait for the market to make its movement, it completes, and then you can be able to enter. I always advise you guys to not rush taking trades. Don't rush to take trades, guys. You have to be patient, wait for your entry to be triggered before you enter in, guys. This is what I always say. So guys, kindly subscribe to my channel, like any of my videos and share the channel, please. Let's hit 3,000 subscribers. I appreciate everyone that subscribed to my channel. Yes, I appreciate you guys, and I look forward to making more videos, guys, teaching you guys how to trade. If you already know how to trade, then how to better yourself. All that is what I'm looking forward to, guys. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.